No, I've got slight lag.
I think it's the hat. The hat gives you lag.
The hat gives him power.
I've
You
got
have pride.
I've got power. I'm a badass mother who don't take no crap from nobody.
Bruh.
Pull up the show notes. I think we good. Man,
Oh,
Derrick, where the fuck you been?
he's talking to you, man.
I know he is. That's why I'm not acknowledging his ass.
You're in a podcast.
Oh, you're on a podcast where we talk. So fucking
Oh.
talk,
Look, bitch. Don't talk to me like you know me. You
bitch.
don't.
Hold on. You don't know. You must not know who I am. You must not know who I am. I'm fucking White Claw Poppy. White Claw Poppy.
Oh, look at this fanciful ritual. Deptford Gladys.
Christ, chill out, Deborah.
Calm it down, Susan.
Mike's white girl name is his white name is Deborah.
For the audio listener, he just pulled out a full ass wine
Look at that
glass.
shit. No
and is
head.
pouring
No
it
head. A bum in Vegas taught me that.
Oh my god. Oh.
All right, you Jim Carrey bastard. Anyways, man,
Ooh, that tastes like armpits. Hold on.
Again?
Yeah, I don't be looking at the flavors, dog. I just be pouring them.
I've just been dealing with shit, man.
Okay.
Just letting everybody know, especially with that Twitter post. Yes, I think that was the best one yet.
Why don't you explain yourself?
What do you mean, explain myself?
Explain the Twitter post.
So pretty much I posted up a video for the first time up on Twitter for the Salt Happens page, letting everybody know that a new episode came out. I also showed everybody and their freaking mom what my face looks like, shaved and everything.
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of retweets and likes and things along those lines within like the first couple hours, which was really great. So I think we as a group need to start doing something like that every so often. A person switches off announcing a new episode for Salt Happens. That way we can have a video presence out there and the people can know who's talking to them versus it being just somebody in a chair.
Right, I can see that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
Hey man, you look good with the shave. I like that.
I'm gonna let them keep lying to you, bro.
no, I'm ready to get this shit back. I'm just ready for my goatee to come back. I'm not even trying to go for the beard anymore.
You look like you're about
So you
22 right now.
Exactly.
Derrick had that post-shave regret.
Yeah. He looked in the
Pretty
mirror. I
good.
was like, God damn, I do look like a baby's ass.
I'm America's ass. Wait a minute. No, Mike, that's you.
Bro, I swear, okay, full discretion, bro. Like, I'll take that L because I lock up and that's the first thing that come out my mouth, bro. It's like, America's ass. So one would think, yo, are you thinking about Chris Evans' ass this entire time? No, it's just
you aren't.
that line and that line from out of Endgame just stuck out to me the most. I'm like, out of all the lines in that movie, that's the line that stuck out to me the most.
That's America's ass.
And then
America's ass.
and then he looks at his own ass, spoiler alert, and is like, that is
That is
America's ass.
America's ass.
Oh, yeah, well,
But no, yeah, that's pretty much it. That and fucking, oh my god, Ryan knows the struggles that I'm going through. But no, dealing with bullshit on the side and then this job, which full disclosure, I despise this job. I hate dealing with people.
Which one? Is that the phone sex operator, the strip club person?
We in no
or the
we in no way represent the job that Derrick works for. So if you want to come after him, just come after him. None of us four have anything to do with that.
anybody willing to come at me just because of the fact that I'm saying that I despise my job, please, by all means, leave a comment
so.
for me.
You don't know who's
can.
listening to this. This is how you effectively lose your job the day this come out.
Oh,
But I'm just saying, they could ask me, who is this? They don't know what my full name is.
Yo,
on this shit.
you know what? You know them girls that be on fucking Instagram like, fuck these motherfuckers. That's why I spit on this pizza. And then the next day be like, what happened when they ain't got no job?
Right.
I put it like this: I don't like dealing with people and money. That's a high stress level thing. I don't like dealing with people and money.
And for a rude awakening here in about a year.
Welcome to my life.
So the moment that people sit up there, well, my money is missing from my 401k. Well, bitch, you sat up there and you deposited that shit into your bank account 2 months ago.
Yeah, now pay them fucking big taxes on them motherfuckers.
Oh, you talking about some people. I have one guy, just to let the people know, I am not disclosing where I work at, nor am I discussing any personal information. These are personal experiences. I had one guy who had over $568,000 in his 401k.
That's real money.
Yes. Dude was 42. I was like, shit, 42. That's 11 years.
You got a lot of like people that are young now too, starting to become like rich. It's crazy.
But the thing about it is, the dude said, I think it's like, I want to pull all that money out. And I was like, you do this, you do realize that you set yourself up for big taxes.
Right, a quarter of that is gone off rip because you deposited it early.
Right off the top,
20%.
I mean, withdrawing it early, and then at the end of the year, Uncle Sam gonna be like, "Where the fuck all this money go?"
No, actually, so the interesting part about that is, so there's a cutoff limit of how soon the government can sit up there and be like, "Oh, we're going to tax you an extra 10%." You got to hit 59 and a half years old. Once you hit that mark, you are no longer under that 10% penalty. But you take 20% out of that, and you sit out there, you looking kind of butthurt.
Yeah.
Could you just like put it all in like CDs and stuff?
You could put it in an IRA, and the can't touch it. And then after you hit like 70, then you have to take a disbursement. I think it's like monthly.
Yeah, they force you to.
Yeah,
Yo, that's a stressful job. I can tell I wouldn't be able to handle that job.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that because then you have to explain.
Look at his face. He's like,
no, like seriously, then you have to explain to people
Welcome
like what a loan
to the
is.
adult podcast known as What Happens. Indubitably, where
like
we
I
talk
worked
about
for
all of
Sprint
men's
for like a
finances.
year. I worked at a
Mike-
freaking call center, and I wanted to like bash my face in the computer screen every day, dealing with these freaking cell phone people. I can't imagine dealing with people's money that's like $50,000 and no.
So put it like this: the best part
That's what
about
I want
my
to call
job
them
is,
alabaster for some reason.
the best part about my job is when we get those fuckers who have like $1 million.
Why gotta be fuckers?
Bitch, because they rich. They can call them whatever they want.
It ain't gonna hurt their feelings none.
Right. They can be like, these fucking
They
peasants.
have
Do you have any
people
great coupon?
Do you
the
have
people who have
any
like $1
mustard for
million,
my sandwich?
$2.5 million. Like I've seen a woman with $7.5 million, and she's in her early 50s.
What's she trying to do with it?
She was trying. Oh yeah, so I want to take out a loan. Bitch, you got all this damn money, and you want a loan?
You asking the
it's
wrong questions, Derrick.
Is it equity or is it actual like?
It's actual stocks.
What is she trying to do? Open a business?
He can't disclose that
Most ridiculous
information.
shit.
1, 2.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
He asking the wrong questions. You should be asking, yo, you like chocolate?
Salt happens. Come on, monkey boy, do it. Y'all ready to catch these
Hi.
Fucking chill, man.
You got plans later tonight?
Seriously,
He's like, hey, I'm gonna text you in a few minutes. Give me a minute.
but no, like in all seriousness, like we get like these older women who will call in, and if you sound slightly attractive to them, the first thing that they do is, so where do you stay at?
Oh no.
Oh, what do you do what do you do other than this?
Here, here's how I be. Here's me. Oh, okay. Mary from West Virginia. Let's see, how much do you have in your policy? Oh, hey, I'm from Kansas City. Yo, you like kids? Hold on. Oh, well, Mary, here's the thing. I'm single. So
That shit is hilarious. No, like I had one of the guys that I worked with. He sat up there and he looked at me and he goes, "Bro," I was like, "What?" He was like, "I got a 65-year-old woman who's got $800,000 in her account right now." I was like, "Okay." He was like, "Bro, she's talking mad slick to me." I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "That hydrogel slick." He was like, I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Man," she said that she's asking me if I want to go out there for coffee. She asking where I stay at. He's like, "I don't know what to do with this. This is a recorded line." I was like, "You better slide them digits in there every other word."
yeah,
You better Morse code, man.
You better Morse
man.
code.
bro,
You
I'm
better
trying to
sit up there
concentrate on what you said, but I keep seeing mulatto blurs go back and forth behind you.
I know.
Yeah, why you got the flash? We got to talk about that.
No, I'm over at AJ's place. She just moved in and everything.
She's
like
trying to
that,
be
so the kids
sneaky
have
over
been
there.
before.
Shout out AJ.
Yeah,
But no, she
shout out AJ.
Shut up, Mike.
She ran by like this.
No, that wasn't even AJ.
Don't look
That
at me.
wasn't even AJ. That was her daughter, and then her son runs out the same way too.
Oh, okay.
Yo, why aren't you drinking Four Loko?
Because I'm not a peasant.
Huh. Oh, and just to set the record straight, on wax, y'all gonna stop picking with fucking Eric. I'm gonna just let y'all know right now.
Yo,
yeah? Oh,
You
yeah?
think that's gonna happen, huh?
No. The reason why I say that is because I've been the designated ass of every joke for some
oh,
reason.
I see what this is.
When the D is gone, we got to mess with the rest of the name.
Oh, nice. Very
That was
good.
good. I like that.
Episode 26 of Salt Half-This Podcast. With me, the Mighty Shields, aka Bucky Boy, aka the final boss. And I'm joined with
Lettuce.
Hey, what's
aka
up,
Larry Lannis, aka Legs and Queenie, aka Michael Landon Shields II Esquire.
Get turned, dog.
And I'm
What's
get
up?
Turnt dog, and not let Eric
Or up
give
to-
his introduction.
Darks.
Go Eric.
Yeah, whatever, bro. So check it out. Hey, I'm Darks. What's up? How you guys been? You miss me, huh? Yeah? You miss me? For the audio listeners, Michael's taking a big old swig of that Truly in a wine glass. How is it?
Oh, he's gonna have another one.
Oh,
I knew
okay.
it.
All right. Well, yeah. I've been pretty good this week, man. How y'all been?
that
Leave it in the
white
comments below. Somebody talk to me. Hey,
He's
what's
drinking
up?
that barefoot wine, man. He's drinking the freaking.
All right. Anyways.
Know yourself.
Like-
know your worth.
Oh,
Oh god.
It's not no barefoot. Get your life
Say
together.
sangria?
It's Chardonnay.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you been? How you doing? I know you missed me last week. I'm back. It's your boy, Derrick, aka The Kid, aka King Spicy. I'm not gonna do any more AKAs because I know Mike's trying to knock me off of that. So I'm gonna let that be, but I'm gonna let y'all know I'm back. Missed you guys. I hope you missed me. I know some of you didn't. Mike. Anyways.
Yeah, your head is ashy. Lick your lip. Shut up.
But anyways, we will challenge today.
There will be no
Wakanda's
challenge
pride.
today.
Wakanda's pride. But yeah, missed you guys. So it's
missed
good
you
to be
too,
back.
man. We're glad to see you. Yetty, what are you up to, man? What are you doing?
Hey, what's up? Released episode 1 for Return of the Ohms. I hope you guys are digging it. I held back some information from the first story, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to put it back. I'm going to give you guys the full story.
Bonus episode, ladies and gentlemen.
Bonus episode. I was going to release it earlier this week, but I had personal stuff with life. And yeah, you guys can expect that bright and early Monday morning. Other than that, that's about it.
Hey, y'all at home, keep Yetty honest. Because if y'all don't keep him honest, he ain't gonna do it. So just keep him honest, man.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
He got it in him. He got it in him. But y'all need to stay on him. Like, where's his content?
Keep him on his shit.
Ryan, what's up, bro?
What's up? This is the Rhyno, also known as the target of the wasps.
Hey,
AKA that wasp master.
I had a better one,
AKA.
but I had to wait so long to do it, I forgot what it was.
AKA the Fireball God.
AKA that
Sorry, my
white
fireball?
usher.
Oh,
Yeah.
AKA.
yes.
Oh
There
yeah, we live tonight. How y'all been? How was your week?
Good, man.
Bro,
Life.
I'm just
Can't
gonna
do
say
it
this
with
shit
a hat on. I
right
can't do
now.
it
I
with a
just
hat.
got my income tax back, and I've paid off half of my bills already.
Oh,
You know what's fucked up? If you get a big
ain't got your
refund, my wife told me if you get a big refund, that means you ain't did your paperwork right.
no.
Yeah, you're right.
No,
You're
it means you got
absolutely
that child tax income credit.
No, no, it
Exactly.
depends. It depends how. I mean, you can choose to take more out, so you get more back.
Well,
But you gotta pay more.
I mean, if what me and my
Zero.
ex-wife used to do is we knew we weren't good with money. So what we do is we would use it as a savings thing. We'd have them take more out
Yeah.
to protect ourselves from ourselves.
yeah.
True. But I sat up there. I pretty much got my income taxes back. I paid off a credit card, all my bills for like the next month and a half, and
Hey.
I stocked up on my groceries, bro. And then on top of that, I spoiled myself. I went ahead and bought
I was going to
Three
ask
games.
if you bought a game.
I bought 3 games. I got that Snack Dungeon, or that new game that just came out for the Switch. I got Dusk Divers.
Dusty Divers. That sounds like a.
Dusk.
Never mind.
Shut up. Dusk Divers.
Dusty
And then-
Divers.
Oh, that sounds like something I can't talk
Yeah,
about.
that sounds bad, man. We're going to stay away from that one.
And then I got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for like $47.
Nice. Hey,
For how much?
That's a good
47.
God damn,
Ooh.
that was a launch title, was it? Whatever.
Yeah,
Nintendo.
it's still expensive. How have you played it yet?
It's a limited, but and they did a price drop. This is the first price drop that they've done in a while, so it's limited. So
Yo, I'm
everybody's
gonna
been
go-
selling out.
Have you
Sorry,
played
Derrick.
it though?
Not yet. It's getting delivered to the house, so you'll know when I have it.
That
Oh,
hit Mike
cool.
the wrong way.
I'm
Yo,
about
it
ready to
sure
get that
did.
Stardew Valley, man.
Yo, I've got to go a little off the docket to talk about a game that I got
What's
that
up,
I
man?
had
Let's
no
go.
reason getting. I got a game called GTFO, right? Oh, hold on a second. I'll be right back. My daughter's coming back.
All right. Well, while he's doing that,
Hey, that's
while
part of
he's
being
doing
part
that,
of being salt happens, man. We got kids.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
kids.
No,
except me. I
you've
ain't
got
got no
kids
kids.
out
You
there
got
somewhere.
Vanessa. You got Deadpool.
Sorry,
back
she's got a
there.
routine and I can't break it. No, I bought a game called GTFO. All right. And Mike, you remember I showed you that game, right? And we were all like, "Oh, this looks good."
Yeah.
I tried to let me tell you up front. I tried to get a refund on that game today.
Jesus Christ.
I can't handle this game,
Is it that tense?
bro. Okay, it shows all high action stuff in the videos, right?
Mm-hmm.
90% of this game is sneaking around these things that got big old bulbous pus sacks on their head and half of their bodies missing from the side and
No.
spines are showing, dude. Dude, you're sneaking around in literal pitch black.
No.
You can't turn your flashlight on because they can see you. So you gotta, all right, they'll pulse red. It's called red light, stop, green light, go. If they pulse red, everyone's like red light. And if you even wiggle your mouse, they can hear the movement of your clothes shuffling around like that.
Oh no. You
And
know what?
you
Let
are
me,
in pitch black.
let me say something real quick. So I heard something today that coincides with this. So they're doing reviews on Bleeding Edge right now, right? And Game Pass was brought up, and a lot of people are getting Game Pass to play these indie games, right? And I noticed you have like over 400 games on Steam, right? Like a number that you're not proud of course.
I think
But,
it's
like,
like 500.
About 500 something.
Yeah.
Seriously, like if anybody out there that watches or listens to this podcast is curious about an indie game, I can almost put money on it that Rhyno has it.
Yeah. I
Almost
put money
guaranteed.
on that too.
I have about 40% of my games are indie, and I've played most of them.
And they're wild too. Like there's some that we can't mention them in the podcast for sure. Like the one that was like Snake IO or whatever it was that you were playing.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we can't talk about
I can
that.
say the name. We've talked
But you-
about words. I can say the name at least, right?
What's
I think. I don't know.
Why do you have
No.
so many games? Why you have so many games, bro?
He's a gamer,
I buy
bro.
a lot of bundles.
He's a man of big interest.
I've been collecting those games since I stopped playing on Xbox.
And he's been talking about streaming, and me and Darks were watching Journey to the Strange Planet stuff, like we said last week. That game, dude, just is a visual masterpiece to watch. Just watching him do
It's Journey to the Savage Planet, and actually, it was made by, I shouldn't say an unknown studio, but it wasn't someone at AAA, and they did really good. I just beat it recently. I might go over and do it just to restream.
You should start doing a stream of all these like indie games, man, because there's a lot of people out there that want to research.
You got a lot of legs.
Okay.
It's just all about time, man.
So whatever happened in what was the other one you were playing? I don't remember the name of it. With Akka?
Dawn of Man.
Yeah,
Dawn
there
of
you go.
Man was pretty
That poor
cool,
man had
yeah.
seen so many bad things in his lifetime.
So how would
that
you
game.
explain? How would you explain Dawn of Man? Like briefly.
Dawn of Man is Age of Empires without basically take away the enemy in Age of Empires
It's
and
more
focus
RTS.
on base building, and every now and then you've got someone attack you. That's it. And you go up, but here's the problem: there's no end game. And I got to the end, and that's why I decided not to stream it. You get to the Iron Age, and that's it.
Oh wow, that's a letdown.
You can keep expanding and take over the whole land, and nothing happens.
Well,
Great game though.
So I gotta
mean-
ask before he stops. Bleeding Edge. You think it's better than Overwatch, Mike?
Well, we'll get to that. I think we have that in the docket.
Because
But
that's what people are saying.
we'll
Just
let
like,
Ryan
that's
finish
what I'm
about
saying.
GTFO.
Yeah, no. So I had played one match. All right, here's the problem I have. It's early access ish right now, so I get that. So there's no matchmaking. So you have to go into their Discord and find people and all that. Well, I had the game running in the background while I did that. I think I had it open and played a match for a total of 2 hours. I checked my playtime before I went for the refund because I paid $40 for it, and I was like, no problem. It's under 2 hours of gameplay. It says I have 9 hours of gameplay.
Ooh.
yeah, that's a big no-no.
I played one match, and Steam was like, "Yeah, nah. What are we gonna believe that?"
controversy. Can I say
Yeah, but with
this
your-
much right now? Because Steam has a way of actually overclocking shit. So pretty much they will sit up there
Yeah.
and if you play for like 2 hours, their system will be like, "Oh, we're just gonna run up that time."
Yeah,
Yeah, this thing got like 2 hours on Soul Calibur. I've only played Soul Calibur when Eric was watching. Eric, how long do you think I've been playing that? Maybe 45 minutes total?
It was about like 30 minutes, like in total, because you played 15 minutes and then you tried to play, and because nobody plays the game, and then so you left. So it was about 30
Yeah.
minutes.
yeah. It's a
so-
problem though because I literally had the game closed out. I don't know why it clocked 9 hours, but that stopped me from getting
But
the
see,
refund.
that's why all these major starting to move away from Steam because of shit like that. And
Where are they going? Epic Game Store?
Well, they're just
No.
doing their own launcher. Like, that's why you got Epic Game Store. That's why you got, like, the Ubisoft launcher. EA has Origin.
I can't move away from Steam though. I've got
Yeah.
too much invested.
Steam is really good, man. I just started getting into it. Because
Yeah,
I
like
can't do it,
For
man.
me, and honestly, this is like another big reason why I didn't get into computer gaming is because of controversy like this. Because you have so many of these gaming companies out there, you just don't shut up, Mike. You just don't know what you're getting yourself into. After working at Ubisoft and stuff like that, and seeing people trying to ask for refunds and all that stuff all the time, it's a lot of shit to go through. Whereas if you just bought a console and take it back, they're like, "Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and take it."
That was a
Here's the
long-winded explanation to say.
Valve is
I'm
awesome,
broke.
and I love their games, and I love Gabe Newell and his ethic and everything else. But the problem is, and it's been known for a very long time, that Steam has horrible customer service and relations.
They do.
Horrible.
Bro,
It's
you
like
can't
if you
be worse
submit a
than
ticket for a
Microsoft.
problem, dude. If you submit a problem, minimum half the time it's a week before you hear back, if you do it all.
something as simple as resetting your password is an
Yeah,
issue.
no, it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But their platform is amazing, and that's why I keep coming back, because I've never had a problem like this before. I've never wanted a refund from a game, and GTFO is great, but I feel like, and it's in my fault, I'll say that I didn't look in enough when I saw the game. I saw a couple trailers with a lot of action, and I got hyped up. And I was like, "Oh, this is my kind of game."
Oh, he got
I didn't look too far into it.
Got brinked.
Yeah. So I just went ahead and bought it on impulse. Like, it can't be that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Played it for one match, literally one match. Some reason Steam said 9. Tried to refund. It's just, but no. That game ain't for me. I can't. You cannot get someone with anxiety sneaking around in the dark with people with half their bodies gone, trying to smash them over the head with sledgehammers.
Mike,
You can't do that.
Mike, it's pretty much Dead Space.
Actually,
Ooh, that's
enjoyed
a good
Dead
game.
No,
Space.
it's Dead Space on steroids.
Dead
Oh,
Space
no,
was a
Space
Dead
good,
at least
Space
had
is awesome.
20 weapons.
Dead Space was a good game though.
Damn,
Yeah,
Bro, you go in with no ammo, no nothing.
I kind of
That's
feel
how
like
Dead
Dead
Space
Space. I
You
kinda
alert
feel
one
like
of these
Dead
things, it's over.
Space. Dead
Dead
Space
Space
fell
scared
off
the shit
after
out of
3.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
three was absolutely the worst
3
one.
was the.
It felt too
yeah.
much like Lost Planet.
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry for
Number
going off
2
on
with
that
the
rant, but it's been
fetuses
bugging
on-
me.
Number 2 with the fetuses on the opera.
Yeah, but the flop on number 2 was the online when EA was on that
I didn't even mess
bullshit.
with the online stuff, man.
When on that bullshit where you gotta pay,
No,
Yeah, I was
when-
buying all the cosmetics and shit, man. It
When
was
I almost
EA
forgot to mention though, is that I did Google, and apparently for years now, a lot of people have been having this problem where hours aren't showing up accurately, and it's causing refunds to
Interesting.
get denied.
when I returned
Yeah,
refunded
Derrick. Yep.
when I refunded Ark Survival for Xbox, they did the same thing. They were like, "You clocked
Why did you
3
refund
hours
that
on
game? Hold on now.
Because-
Why'd you refund that?
It literally glitched. We couldn't run it on the Xbox.
When-
Like the menu was like just pixels.
Oh, that sucks. Bro, I was gonna
But they
say
ended
that
up
game
giving
is
it. They
amazing.
gave us the money back and gave us the game for free. So
Yo, this brings up something again.
That's the
We're
art
going off-
devs though.
Hold on, wait a minute.
We're going off, we're going off the docket a little bit, but like I was gonna save this for Final Boss as like a kind of like a rant, but I'm gonna bring it up here since Yetty brought up something about Ark. Yo, there's games that I fucking love that are unplayable because online is a fucking travesty. Anthem is one of them. I didn't get that deep in it to
Street Fighter.
That's where I'm getting at. Street Fighter
Yeah,
you're
5.
trying.
Street Fighter fucking 5. Yo, PC, phenomenal. And the thing about PC is that you have people out here in the community that are patching what is wrong. And what's fucked up is that the issue that is wrong with the netcode was fixed in less than 30 minutes. They just refused to implement that code in the game. That's neither here nor there. What I'm talking about on console, strictly console, Street Fighter 5 is fucking unplayable. It is unplayable. It does it's this dumbass rollback that does it on both sides. So that means you could punch, that punch may go through, it may not go through. But now it's like fucking stop motion, stutter. I wish, next time I play it on console, I'm going to record a match from that and show you how fucking dumb that shit looks. It's like you had Ken and Ryu and a snow globe, and you was like,
Yeah.
fucking fight.
We've all watched you play it. Yeah, it's unbearable. Like it's the point
Oh
where you're-
god,
and you got to land those combos. You can't do it.
bro, I want a snow globe like that.
Bro,
I'm sorry, but
you
damn,
know what,
just
to put
thinking
it in
about
better
that, I would love
contrast,
that.
To give it some more contrast, Killer Instincts that was released as kind of like a second thought, the classic version, the multiplayer on Xbox works better than Street Fighter 5.
yeah.
And that's Xbox and PlayStation because it's ass on Xbox as well. It's garbage.
It aggravates
how?
me so much. It aggravates me so much because out of all the fighting game franchises, Street Fighter is absolutely by far my favorite franchise. But I cannot play it. And even if the game itself was trash, I don't like the actual mechanics of the game because it like Street Fighter 5 is a game in which
It was bad.
where the character, like, you can't even pick a character in that game because now you are picking tools. What are the things you can do? What are the things that this character can do that'll let me play the way I want to play?
Yo, did
Well,
I
here's
just
an
say,
outside
did I
view
just
on it,
say
Mike.
King for fucking Street Fighter? Did I just reference King?
Yeah.
I did. Oh my god.
Here's an outside view on it, Mike, from someone that hasn't played a Street Fighter game since, what was that, Super Street Fighter Ultra 2?
Yeah.
2 HD?
Yeah.
From that
Street Fighter
time,
2
the-
HD Remix.
Now, me and Mike played the shit out of that, as
Yeah.
you guys have heard if you've been watching us for a while. Tournaments and all that in the game.
Yeah.
Coming from that and me accidentally downloading 5, but Mike was like, I got it anyways, let's play that. It was terrible, man. They removed half the moves, half the stuff you can do, everything. It's laggy as shit. It's like, dude, this is a fighting game. What are you doing? There's no technicals. There's
Well,
nothing
I
to this
can
game
say-
anymore.
I can say this much, and I think people kind of caught on to this after a while. Capcom doesn't give a fuck about people, dude. They only care about.
They used to.
They used to.
They're only going to care about the shit that gives them money. So the games
Right.
that are absolutely driving the money are getting the most love, i.e., Monster Hunter, i.e., Devil May Cry, i.e., what's up?
Speaking of Devil May Cry, yes, for everybody that doesn't know, Devil May Cry 3, the special edition for the Switch, actually came out. Spoiler alert, there's no physical copy. You have to buy the digital copy. Capcom even stated, we
I
are
don't
not
like that.
we are not releasing a physical copy in any future plans.
I don't like that.
That's
DMC
what
3
I'm
is the
saying.
shittiest DMC anyway, so I don't care.
No, it's
I
not.
want-
The Dante one is, or not. I'm sorry. What?
You talking about DMC 4 and you're wrong.
Yeah, the edgy dude.
You talking about the reboot or actual Devil May Cry 4?
DMC with the edgy little teenager with the bad.
I was
man,
okay with that.
dog.
I was okay with that.
I was okay with that.
The character
They're
itself was
retelling
terrible.
they're retelling the fucking story in an
That's-
appropriate way.
I didn't like how they retold the story, but that Dante, I was fine with because it still
Yes.
felt like Dante. They did a callback to the original Dante.
Where they threw the wig on him and everything. And that shit was
Yeah,
dope.
he said maybe next time.
Wait, hey,
That's
is
the
that one?
equivalent to me of the Suicide Joker.
Is that the one that you said I looked like back in the day?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You do look like him.
But
I don't
no,
like him.
Yeah,
But honestly, Capcom, as I was saying, Capcom doesn't really care about the people. They only care about the money that comes in from what people buy. That's the only time that they'll actually care about people. And to me, I feel like they've missed so many opportunities. They really did. In order to keep people enticed in buying the products that they're hoping. I mean, and Mike might agree with me on this. They're only appealing to the older generation. They're not swinging towards the newer generation.
I
Because
think
if
it's
that
quite
was-
the opposite. I think they are swinging to a new generation. I think they're trying to get these
They are.
younger ones where so Street Fighter 4 in comparison to Street Fighter 5, Street Fighter 5 is a much simpler game than Street Fighter 4 was. Like there's this so much.
Yeah.
Street Fighter 5 is so.
I didn't like it because of that.
Street Fighter 5 is so forgiving and like input timing and the combos and shit like that anybody can pick it up. Yetty can pick it up. Eric can pick it up and be proficient in it within a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? They can just pick a character and just go because that game is built towards like just drawing in new players.
So pretty much what you're saying
My-
is
my
they've watered
problem-
it down.
Oh, most
No,
definitely.
my problem is this. Going from 2, which, all right, let's just, perfect example, I only play Akuma really. All right, so in 2, he's got tons of moveset. All right, one in particular, which is one of his best moves, and Mike hated, you jump up in the air in a direction like this, and then you shoot a fireball, and it'll knock you backwards a little bit, all right? And then you go back down, and it goes diagonal down the screen. You can also do it backwards. Well, I learned really quick, in 5, you can only do it jumping forward. There's no jump back, hit the fireball, jump back, hit the fireball until you hit the ground.
Yeah.
They just removed an entire moveset. Like, that is all of my strategy was gone. And I'm like, I have so much time in that game learning how to play it on a higher level that I can't dumb myself down to figure out how to do this now.
Yeah.
What fucks me up with fighting games is the blocking button is always different. Like sometimes it's the right bumper, sometimes it's holding back, sometimes it's down and back.
The only issue I've had with that is with Soul Calibur. Soul Calibur is like the X button. I'm like, why?
What's funny is Soul Calibur is one of my favorite fighting games other than Mortal Kombat Ultimate 3, MK3.
Well, you know what's apparent with this whole Capcom not caring thing is that they'll put out a game like 5. All right, they'll just throw it out there like nothing, and then add on 20, 30 DLCs that are all cosmetic.
Jesus,
like,
yeah.
why are you here? Have a reuse sash for $20 that makes it purple.
Because Capcom can get away with it though.
They're established.
Yeah.
Perfect example.
That pissed me off.
Perfect example of Capcom get away with it. So, what's a franchise that needs a new game but that has not gotten that love? I won't even let y'all answer. I'll answer it for you. Darkstalkers. So, my friend,
Darksiders?
Darkstalkers.
Darksiders needs to stop. So no, it's definitely not that.
So that was another fighting game franchise, and it was a pretty complicated franchise, but we won't go into that. But it's like, so they have.
You're talking about with Morrigan and
Morrigan, Felicia, and what was the vampire's name?
The vampire dude. I forget him too.
Yeah, but
That's a good game, yo. Yeah, I used to play that. I'm sorry. I just got hyped up.
One of my friends despises Street Fighter and all of Capcom's BS that goes along with Street Fighter 5. I told him that there's a fucking Felicia skin in that. He's like, yo, how much is this game? That's why Capcom can get away with that shit.
That's terrible.
That's exactly why.
No,
but it just shows, man. They'll pour
bring...
all their money into certain games, like, you know. Thank God they're doing Iceborne or Monster Hunter with Iceborne. But other games, they just see as a ticket. Hey, these people will eat up another Street Fighter. Just chuck it out there, man. Throw some cosmetics in there. Just leave it alone.
My thing about it is, they sit there and they'll keep picking and picking and picking. It's pretty much they're beating a dead horse. They're beating their cash horse to death. Street Fighter. They should have.
They're killing a game for the purpose, man.
Right. They should have killed that off.
No, hell no. You can't kill Street Fighter off. But go ahead.
They're trying to. They don't care if it happens.
Monster Hunter. Now, hold on, Mike. I know how much you love this game, but Monster Hunter. They've done so many iterations of it. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah,
but they have. They need to sit back and chill with that one. I know they took their precious time with this one and everything like that with Iceborne and all that, but take a couple years.
They're not going to
wait.
They're not going to,
right?
Because this is the most popular Monster Hunter has ever been in its entire franchise history.
Yeah, he's right. But I don't see why can't games take games like Monster Hunter. All right, one of y'all probably has a better answer, and I'm betting Derrick here. Why can't you take a game like Monster Hunter? All right, what's the difference between 3, 4, and World? All right, it's different monsters, right? Some different items. Why can't you make one base game? Like, let's just act like World doesn't exist. Call it Monster Hunter Infinite or something like that. Add in a baseline, and then just keep adding on expansions.
The same question can be asked for
games.
Pokemon.
Just keep adding on more monsters, more whatever. But I mean, release a new game.
You're taking away Monster Hunter World from that, but I'm pretty sure that's what Monster Hunter World is becoming.
It's so
because Monster Hunter World actually dumbed down the mechanics of Monster Hunter. So now that it's more accessible to the masses, I think this is just going to be Monster Hunter World is like the base WoW, and then you're just going to keep adding expansions onto that.
No,
and you can't do that with the new consoles coming out. But whatever, man. They're all backwards compatible now. What's up?
Here's the kicker. So, like Mike said, they're already doing that. But this is, quote unquote, the experiment. Monster Hunter World is the experiment. We want to see how far we can get into this game before we sit up there and say, okay, let's bring on an expansion. When you play the base game itself, you don't realize, okay, you play the base game, you complete the final mission. The game you have in-game. There's in-game DLC that they added in there for free. All right, Hook. Now we're going to bring in Iceborne. That's an extra $30, right? $30-$40.
Right.
Okay. Now let's see how many people buy that. They've already got you hooked. Next thing you know, they're going to build up that platform more and more and more as time goes on. So it's going to be just like Mike said, it's going to be a base WoW, and then they're just going to build up. And then when the new generation,
which I'm here for it,
right? But when the new generation comes out, watch, they're going to be like, oh yeah. So remember that $30-$40 that you spent for each of those DLC. Now we're going to drop it on the new console for free. We're going to release a complete collection.
So it's
On the
consoles.
They won't do that. They won't do that. It'll be $30 at
I
least.
bet you they will.
No, they'll do it like
Because they
Destiny.
did the same-
They do that like Destiny.
It sounds like it's consoles holding us back once again.
No, it's not even the consoles. It's not even the consoles. It's the fact that they're sitting up there and they're running the numbers. It's nothing more than an algorithm. They're wanting to see how many people are actually buying this game, how many people are actually playing it. And this,
I mean,
I'm just saying, look at WoW, man.
It's like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where you have like the Fate of Atlantis that's in-game content. It's the same identical stuff, man. People are gonna buy it, but you can also buy Assassin's Creed. Pass. Why would Monster Hunter do a season pass?
Because where's the
exactly.
money in it? Where's the money?
Like when you've got games that it's hard for me. I can't put it into words really good, but like with Assassin's Creed, you couldn't just keep adding on because it's different times, it's different this, that, and the other. But Monster Hunter is always pretty much. It doesn't have to be the same world because you can just add in another world or another island. You can add in items and monsters, and it's like, look how well WoW's been doing for this many years. Like, why not just do that with Monster Hunter and games like it, where all that's different, like Call of Duty, when every year it's a whole new game you got to buy, where they just add on maps and guns. Why can't you just throw it into this game right here as DLC?
Your question is good. I mean, it's valid. Money. It's money.
It is money. It's just like it's. Come on though, dude. Stop.
Like, I guarantee you, the person that created the original Sonic game wasn't just creating that game to get money. They were creating that game because they had this like awesome idea, and the original Sonic was awesome. Just like with Blizzard, with Warcraft and stuff. But when you evolve, 20 years later, it's no longer about, oh man, we had this great image of orcs and mages and all this kind of stuff. Now it's like a money grab, and we've been through this process numerous times in this podcast where it's just a money grab. And Ubisoft and EA and all these freaking companies, man, they're going to continue to do it because this newer generation is all about season passes and cosmetics and microtransactions. It's the generation.
And unfortunately, that's our generation that's making that stuff, though.
Yeah.
I just have a hard time believing that in regards to Monster Hunter. And it's that game in particular.
You don't think?
Because I clocked 400 hours into the base version, and they were continuously adding new things to the game that was for free. Whether it be new monsters, whether it be crossover events, whether it be anything. And so when you are able to clock, when you have that much replayability, DLC, a $30 DLC, a $40 DLC is pennies. I don't give a fuck. I will buy it because you've earned my money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Same with Diablo and stuff.
That's what I mean. Like, stop coming out with new iterations.
There you go.
Just add on to one, dude. Just get one baseline one, and just like with WoW, and just keep adding on to it. Just keep doing expansions and whatever.
And that new WoW.
But it always comes down to the scale. So you can add in a monster here and there, and you could just create using a skeleton that you already have or an area that you already have. But when you raise the scale to something like Iceborne, when you go into a totally different region with totally different mechanics, with totally different, environmental effects, somebody has to get paid for that.
Right.
So that's where that DLC comes in. That's where that expansion money comes in.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, just charge the expansion money for all the big stuff and pay the people to do it out of that, and just keep it going. Charge a subscription for something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like a whole thing.
It kind of pisses me off. Like, why the fuck is there going to be Overwatch 2? Like, why?
Because Overwatch 1 didn't have a story mode. Now you need a campaign, bro.
Add it in. That's what I mean. Like Call of Duty. Do we need 20 Call of Duties? Just do one and add new maps and guns.
You need a new Call of Duty every year, bro.
They could make the same amount of money. Well, no. Call of Duty's a ripoff. That. I shouldn't say that. My bad.
It's getting ridiculous. I know that it's a market. In order to make games, you have to charge people more and more and more again to continuously evolve in this technology, this day and age. But it just seems so manipulative the way that they're doing it. Exactly. Because normally when you play games,
oh my god!
You
Oh
start
my
as a
god!
kid, it's manipulative. I've seen it too. But
Yo, yo, let me. Whoa, ASMR Gang 2020. Hold on, dog.
let me hit it with you, bro. Let me
Yo,
hit it
for
with
those of you at home, a baby in drawers just walked past the screen. So that's why we got distracted just now. Yo,
I love my life, dude. I love my life. That was hilarious.
I was like, hold on, what is going on here? Wait a minute,
I'm just sitting here taking it in like, is this happening?
bro. If we was on Twitch, they would have shut us down immediately, bro.
I'm so sorry
This
about
shit-
that.
Derrick, you're good, man. It can happen.
This shit
We all
might get
know
taken
it.
off YouTube.
What did I miss?
Oh, what are Eric's babies
But
was
no,
in
I
the
should
background with
say-
their draws on?
I shouldn't say that I don't know why they can't, because I know why they won't. I know exactly why they won't.
Hold on.
I'm just saying that it's bullshit.
It is bullshit. It's manipulative, like I said. Like there's people aren't educated like people like us in the gaming field though.
But
Is it
Who's
manipulative, or
falling
is
for
it that
these
they're
things?
feeding
Wait,
into
no, I said it
freaking-
wrong. They're educated. The kid, man. I don't want to sound crazy, but
we on a podcast, so we control. Say what you want to say.
I just kind of feel like these kids that are playing these games that are being developed now, basically being brainwashed. Like, oh, it's another game sucks. Like, no. Like,
Oh yeah, for sure. Controlling the
And
masses.
that's exactly what it is. It's exactly that.
Yeah.
It's the fucking kids.
there you go.
It's the fucking
I
kids.
They don't care. These ratings don't matter, dude, because they're not selling Grand Theft Auto to people over 18. They know
Yeah.
exactly
Oh,
what they're doing.
God.
They're targeting, man. They're targeting the kids.
They know
EA
exactly what they're doing.
made a couple billion in 2019, even with that Star Wars debacle shit that they had going on. Even with that
That's
microtransaction
such a
shit,
shame.
they made $1 billion in microtransactions last year,
Yeah.
Jesus.
bro.
And they love to say, well, we've got to keep up with the rising cost of games. Come on now. Come on. You're going to tell me that game costed more than that to
I
make.
kind of feel
And
like
that it's
you.
so high cost, dude, that you need $1 billion is not enough.
My thing is this: one group who needs to learn from some of this shit. Honestly, I think Mike might catch on to this in a minute. A group that actually needs to catch on to this shit and stop fucking us around.
So happens we need some DLC.
Hey,
No, fucking Sega. Honestly, like when's
Sega.
the last time Sega? Yes, because Sega has a phenomenal hit on their hands. Fucking Final Fantasy Online 2.
Mm-hmm.
Been holding that shit out for years.
Fantasy Star Online.
Fantasy Star. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Final Fantasy Online is that?
Fuck you.
I play it.
But anyways, Fantasy Star Online. They've held that shit for years. I'm talking about years. They were like, oh yeah, we'll bring it over to the States. We'll bring it over to the States. Our original plans were bring it over to the States when the Japanese get it. Nope. Here it is, what?
No,
10,
yeah, I know.
10
Yeah, but-
years? 10,
About
12 years
10.
later?
Dude, I stopped
Oh,
paying
too.
attention to it. I found out about
What?
it a couple years ago,
And
right
then when
before
they
we
sit up
met.
there
And
and
I was
they're
like
like,
getting
oh,
so
yeah.
hype. I'm like, no, I'm done.
But the thing about it is, though, what really pissed me off is like, they were like, oh yeah, we're going to bring it over to the States. And then the next thing you know, here comes Microsoft. Oh yeah, let's make it an exclusive so that way nobody else can play it for a fucking year.
Yeah, it's but it's
I'm
gonna
not
be free, though.
bashing
It's gonna be
Xbox.
free.
I'm not bashing Xbox in any way, shape, or form. I mean, Microsoft's going to do what they're going to do. But to hold out a game for a whole fucking year in order for a console to come in and pick it up and then say, yeah, we're going to release it as an exclusive, I feel like that's only hurting themselves even more.
No,
It's just-
Fantasy Star Online has been out for a long. I mean, Fantasy Star Online 2 has been out for a minute. Hold on, let me
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. PC players overseas could play it, but nobody in the States could play it.
Why would that
Yeah.
be?
because it's trash.
Because the
Hey,
Japanese
hey.
the Japanese sat up there and they kept saying, "Oh yeah,
Oh my
Americans don't really play. They don't really play these RPGs like that." And then when they saw the success
Bro.
of Final Fantasy 14,
Bro, I'm not playing
What?
this game. I'm not playing this game.
What?
I'm not
playing
either.
it. I just looked at when it actually first came out. Do you know we are getting up in arms about a game that is 8 years old?
right? But that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Fuck you.
I'm not getting up in arms.
Okay,
about
wait a minute,
Say
but you
say
guys
you
are all
use a
all
Final
gushing up Final Fantasy coming out. So I mean, how old is that?
No, I'm gonna play it.
No,
Whoa,
whoa,
what?
whoa.
Final
Because I
Fantasy
want a
remake?
rappy suit.
Final Fantasy
Yeah.
remake
remake.
is
Well,
brand
yeah,
new.
Of course, we're gonna
Yeah,
play it.
it-
But
it's
what
A
he's saying
brand
is like,
new remake.
But you don't understand what I'm saying to you. You don't understand. You're making an incorrect analogy.
how
The
old
game,
is
the game in 2012, as it
Derrick is
is
crazy.
being re-released in 2020 as said same game. You understand what I'm saying?
Mike is getting. Oh, we hit it. We hit a
Okay,
chord
watch
here.
this. Hold on. Wait a minute, Yetty. For all that is holy, I hope that you are joking about this because
He's not
honestly,
because he didn't look at any of the Final Fantasy VII
Man,
shit.
I played Final Fantasy. I watched the anime. How fucking long do you want to carry on a series?
I'm with him on that one.
You cannot.
Okay.
First of all, Derek, hold on. You cannot compare Phantasy Star Online 2 to the magnitude and weight of Final Fantasy VII. We're not doing that.
That's
we get a
true.
cauldron right now. Here we go.
But I agree with Mike on that you can't compare the two. But I
Yeah,
agree
they're
with
not
Yetty. This has been
comparable.
going on way too long.
But see, that's the thing about it though. Each story is a different variation. It's the same struggle, different variation.
But Yetty's not talking about that.
Final
Yetty's talking about Final
Fantasy-
Fantasy VII.
yeah,
Right,
no.
okay,
So I'll go, and then I'll get it out. So like each Final Fantasy has a different story, and it's not really like
Yeah.
super linear, but compared to Phantasy Star, the only thing that would be relatable is the online Final Fantasy, like just the structure and what you do and shit.
Yeah,
World
but
of
I'm saying
Warcraft
like
is what?
I'm saying staying within the argument that Yetty made. And like we're not even talking about any other Final Fantasy. We're talking about Final Fantasy VII because we're going off on tangents,
all right.
and that's gonna
Got it,
take away
got
from
it.
what we're trying to get to.
Okay.
So Final Fantasy VII itself was a game that came out 26 years ago, maybe something like that.
26.
Something like that. I don't know. Close to that.
Dude, I feel old now.
Yeah, it's a long time.
That
I don't
game
remember when
is
that first
not
came
Final Fantasy VII Remake. First of all, they changed up the story itself to realign so that it actually makes sense as far as like chronology is concerned. The gameplay itself
they
is not
pulled a
turn based.
Star-
It's not turn based anymore.
They pulled a
It's
Star
action.
Wars.
No.
What
they
Star
didn't
Wars?
pull a Star Wars.
I mean, they pulled a Lucasfilms move, is what they did. They
No.
reorganized it so it made sense.
Dude, okay,
No,
so
no,
what-
because
That's
no,
the same
they
shit
didn't
that World of
reorganize.
Warcraft
They
did.
the Star Wars
They're
didn't
going back
reorganize
to
shit.
Northrend,
No,
to the Lich
because-
King, who we already killed, who is Bolvar 4 Dragon. Like, dude, it's enough. It's been done. We're good. It's like it's time to let Cloud.
All right, hold on. Here's the thing,
Nah.
Yetty. I know exactly where you're coming from in that games are too much and they're done. I agree, but this isn't a new thing in the series. This isn't adding on to the Final Fantasy. This is just a remake.
This is
of the most
making this is
popular one of all time.
fixing the old one and everything that was wrong with it
Yeah.
and making it
They're-
better.
They're making it
That's
right.
all this is.
They're
This is just
They
making
didn't
a
give
better
enough
version.
They're
backstory
basically
to where
revamping it.
It's Aladdin 2019
And
versus old animated Aladdin.
Hey, the new
Right,
Aladdin
and-
fucking is good. So
And okay, so like they redid this cinematics. They worked really fucking hard on this game. You could tell.
This
right?
game has
Hold
been
on,
in
and at the
production since
I know-
Advent Children.
if it's not
Right.
turn based, then what are we dealing with now? Because I
It's
haven't
action.
looked.
It's just
It's
action.
like live action, like you're RPGing and shit.
Yes.
yeah, like it's real time.
It's an action
And
adventure
you can
game now.
fucking
It's
attack.
like it's essentially like because I don't think you played Kingdom Hearts?
It's
I have.
pretty
The
much
first
like
one.
It's gonna
Kingdom
be like
Hearts
that,
or like
kinda.
Final Fantasy 15 and
So
games
pretty
like
much
that. Like
before I blew up on you for like 10 seconds because it was about to happen. Yetty, pretty much what it boils down to is it's not, oh yeah, we're just going to re-release this game and call it a remake. No, they're adding bits and pieces to the story that wasn't actually told because there's parts of where people don't remember How did Cloud become Cloud? How did Sephiroth become the way that he was? They're telling those stories within this game.
It's actually I feel like in 20 years, maybe 25, when I'm old and gray and my fucking fingers don't move, they're gonna do this with Kingdom Hearts. They have to do this with Kingdom Hearts. There are too many fucking side games for me to keep up. Birth by Sleep, fucking weird ass fucking math I can't do that only people in Japan know how to do.
But in all seriousness, though, like it is the truth. Go back and look at all the Final Fantasy games that they had related to 7. Final Fantasy 7.
I didn't have the time to play these games.
Hold on, Mike said weird ass math that I can't do.
Final Fantasy 7 Dirge of Cerberus, Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core, Final Fantasy 7 After.
I was a Chrono Trigger.
That just made my night. I'm sorry.
Dirge Cerberus as well, but
Chrono Trigger, bro.
Yeah, Chrono Trigger. It's a good game. Chrono Cross his ass. But
hey, Legend of Dragoon is better than both of them.
You're wrong, but
they're doing a fucking remake of that.
Peace out on that one.
I mean, we're getting into territory though. Like they're doing the same thing with stance on Diablo. So, I mean, I'm saying the Final Fantasy name itself and then Phantasy Star. Like Phantasy Star is trying to get into a world that is oversaturated with World of Warcraft, freaking Guild Wars, and all this other stuff.
What are you talking about, bro? Phantasy Star has been around like
Fantasy Star's been around.
Wait, go ahead, Derrick. It's been around since when?
I don't know the exact date, but
the Super Nintendo days, dude.
It has been.
It's been around. The version that we like has been around since. God, that's what I quit Halo 3 for.
Listen, the version we played was probably an 8-year-old shitty game version of the game that we thought it was. And in 2021, me, the Mighty Shields, aka Final Boss, aka Michael Landon Shields II, I gave him my full government name. I'm not playing whatever that fucking game is called, Fantasy Star Online 2.
Fantasy Star Online.
Knowing that it's just a fucking port. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hey,
it's free. It doesn't. You're not buying it.
It's free to live itself off of any of my consoles. That's what it can do.
Why are you so mad that it took so long?
Hold on, Mike.
It took so fucking long.
Because it's a port, bro. It's like porting over fucking Minecraft and Diablo.
No, I get it. I get it. Because Michael. Okay, all right, I get it. Because didn't you say something about not wanting to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because it took so long to come out?
No, I was saying I wanted to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because it took 10 years for me to get to this point. But when I learned that it just ends on a cliffhanger, like there's going to be a Kingdom Hearts 4, I ain't got it in my heart to play this game because I'm going to be old and fucking dust by the time I get the conclusion that I'm actually searching for.
Hold on. I got PSA here. Mike, you remember how I've been lagging this whole time?
Yeah.
Did I suddenly just get very clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit better, yeah.
I've been having a game download in the background.
Yo ass.
You fucking scumbag.
He said, hold on.
Do you want to know what game it is?
Go ahead. Untitled Goose Game?
Disneyland Adventure.
You got a fucking scumbag.
It's for my kids. I forgot, bro. I had 2 games downloading on Xbox Live Pass earlier, and I forgot. I thought that one was done.
Dang.
And then it just pops up down here. I'm like, damn, I got 3 bars. What's going on? And then it says, ba-ding, Disneyland Adventures has finished downloading. I'm like,
and we gave you amp time.
Yo, you bad clear.
We was like, Rhyno, fix your shit, bro. He's like, I don't know what to do.
We literally pay for the best download out here.
Well,
this is what you're seeing now. This clear. I'm not on a LAN connection. I have no Ethernet cable connected to my shit. That's how much we pay for it.
So can we talk about one thing though? Can we talk about one thing though?
Go ahead, bro.
Off the subject of Sega and everything like that, the success of Sonic the Hedgehog, and things along those lines. Why are people wanting to take other video game adaptations now?
They want to make video game adaptations?
Yes, they want to make video game adaptations into live action movies.
I don't think that's going to change. I think it's always been around since we were kids.
Like
I think to make good ones, I don't know. You got to have the right franchise.
You wouldn't want to watch a Mega Man movie, big production?
No, because
I
the
think
Mega Man I grew up
golden
on.
age. I think we're hitting an absolute golden age here. And I'm not saying that I don't know if The Witcher got adapted because of the games or the book, but look how well it did. Sonic movie is #1 in America right now.
But you got to.
What did we grow up with, though? We grew up with
Super Mario,
Dragon Ball live action movies, and Mortal Kombat 1 and 2 were good.
Mortal Kombat 1 was
after
good.
That. Yeah, we don't talk about after that, though. But we grew up with that, but I think we just hit the golden age.
There's a reboot to that movie.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the live action that we grew up with, fucking garbage.
Dude, all of them. What else did we have, Mike? There was another one.
I disagree
with that because Spawn.
Brothers,
no, I'm sorry, Mike. There was another live action.
We're gonna get to you, Derek. Go ahead, Ryan.
What was that other live action one we had growing up? There's Dragon Ball.
Oh, we did have Street Fighter with Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile.
Yeah.
How you have a
what was the other
French
one?
motherfucker? Oh, go ahead.
There was what do we have? What was it the Final Fantasy? Did that one get a live action?
That was an anime.
That was an anime.
There was another live action that turned out garbage and no one talks about.
There's a lot.
Avatar: Last Airbender.
That wasn't that
was
bad.
okay.
That movie was good, bro.
All
Fuck
right,
out of here.
I got by it.
Oh, Mario.
I never watched Avatar.
It was the Mario
anime.
movie.
No, I'm gonna tell you what. Video game adaptations suck.
Hey,
and that was
hey.
Oh, we had the
Hold on,
Flintstones
hold on,
movies
hold on,
too, bro.
Eric.
The Flintstones.
Eric, we got to talk. Did you just say something about Super Mario movie?
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, the little
Oh
Goombas.
my god, that movie was
the Goomba
ass,
heads.
bro. It was campy.
Get the fuck out of here,
It
man.
was
It was a good
absolutely
movie.
the campiest
No,
movie
not
ever
really.
made.
No,
It was
bro.
trash.
You can't say you're fucking disrespecting like that. They had to take something that had never been done before and adapt it to a movie.
What do you want?
They had to take something that had a simple concept and still
A simple
fuck it up.
concept. They were fucking.
What do you
plumbers
want
going
to
through
do with the
woodcuts,
Goomba,
bro.
man?
It's not that simple, man.
I don't know.
Huge-ass turtle dragon.
I don't know. Make an animatronic Goomba and have him stomp on it
Dude,
like
it
they
was
do
the
in the game.
early 90s, bro. They were
Oh,
still
no.
wearing costumes in the turtle movie.
Bro,
You telling
Goombas-
me that they
Ninja
you
Turtles
using that
was
excuse
dope.
when
I think Ninja Turtles was dope.
Ninja Turtles
Ninja
exists.
Turtles was good.
Was
It was
good.
good.
Jurassic
But what do you
Park was
want?
out. What
Goombas
else?
are models after shiitake mushrooms. Do you want a dude in a shiitake mushroom outfit to come in there and be in a movie and take it seriously?
Is that Mario?
They're still
Actually, I want that because I want to see that happen. Either way, don't you mess with my Super Mario movie. That movie was campy and it was bad, but John Leguizamo made the whole movie. I don't care.
This was back in the Back to the Future time too,
Bro,
So this is the same
when
time
he
frame.
says- when they ask for their names and he says, "What's your name?" Mario. And he's like, "What? What's your name? Luigi?" Oh, I guess you're gonna say it's Luigi.
Look.
No, it's Luigi Mario.
I guess.
Done. That was
I
the best
guess.
movie ever, right there.
I guess like it depends on your taste in movies and like the respect that you would pay to it. Really?
No, it depends on if you like
Like,
bad
they
B movies.
disrespected Mario
Okay,
a little.
so I'm just gonna say this much.
It
I'm
was
dying
funny.
on the
It
inside.
was funny.
Let the turtle speak. Hold on.
Fuck you, you old Rumpelstiltskin bastard. Anyways, even the
Speaking of
CEO.
Speaking
Does he-
turtles,
You know what? You old Fozzie Bear looking bastard.
hey man,
Anyways,
I'm gonna let you
even
live
the
tonight.
CEO for Nintendo said, I wish I could have had more hands on the Super Mario movie when it came
Yeah.
out because it wasn't the vision that I had for it. He said if I had more hands on it, it wouldn't have been the way that it was. It
They
would have
gave
been
him free
so much.
roam with
Well,
artistic
well,
design.
seriously, and this is the last I'll talk about it. Let me put it this way. I told my son one day, he was staying down, and I was like, hey, look, there is a Super Mario movie. And he's like, let me see that. And I said, dude, this is not what you are expecting it to be. And he watches this, dude. We are literally sitting here side by side the entire hour and a half just in this movie. He is loving every minute of it. And at the end of it, he says,
Just because he doesn't
Let's-
understand what good graphics is yet.
well, hold on. He says, let's watch the second one. And I said, I hate to tell you this, but there isn't a second one, and he looked devastated.
Aw.
This is a kid who grew up in the age of look at everything they're growing up with: YouTube, Netflix, everything else. Great budgets, great graphics, and he wanted a second one. He was immediately in it.
I think it was better that Super Mario kind of ended the way it did, though, because
there's something about that.
Like Ninja Turtles went to that samurai stuff, and it was terrible. Man.
But
I know, but if there's something that even kids nowadays they're liking about it, that movie's got something that we need.
But the thing
Because it's
about
good,
it is,
man. It really is.
Okay, well, all right.
Listen,
now we can
man.
think about it this
Listen,
way.
man.
I'm sorry, you hit a
What?
thumbtack,
What's up?
man. I love that.
okay, the reason why I bring up that is because what's the next movie that they're talking?
Man, I don't
Movie,
know.
me and Mike were
Borderlands.
talking about that. What was the next
The
one?
next
Yeah,
video game
Borderlands.
adaptation, Borderlands. Why? Why do
Oh,
we need
Lord. I mean, that's fucking Mad Max, is
They would make it is Mad Max, essentially.
that? Why do we need it?
we
I
don't.
want to know what Mike thinks about that.
What
We
they
need a
want us
Portal movie. That's what we need.
For real, I want to know what Mike thinks about the
Sure.
Borderlands
I wanna
because
see
he
what
seems
Mike
to
says.
have an opinion.
Yeah, quit sign over there and express yourself.
No. Mike is saying that he is literally because of this.
Hey, man. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, we had video games for Batman back in the day. We had video games for all these other Terminator movies and
But
RoboCop.
Batman was a comic before he was a.
I know, and they were reverse adaptations. I get that, but for what it is at the time when they made Super Mario Brothers, they were given this world to transform into a movie, and you got little mushroom dude walking around. How
So
are you
what's the
supposed
point?
to do that?
Okay, hold on. What's the whole debate? What's the whole debate? That movie was good, or
To me, it was.
That movie
Okay,
was absolute hot
It was
garbage.
good
and
for
I
the time.
fucking
we
loved it.
started talking about something and then we got off. So what was
No,
good,
the topic was the movie adaptations and how the success of Sonic is starting to usher in all these
Witcher,
people who want to
maybe.
just make these movies now. Borderlands. Why do we need it? We've already got it. Mad Max. Done.
Yeah, but Mad
Next.
Max wasn't funny.
Mad Max doesn't
That was
have
a
the
good
sirens and the potty humor and
But
how do you
we
even
need
adapt
as a
that,
movie,
dude?
though?
You can't
We need
adapt.
it as a
I
movie.
want to know how they adapt.
It's
that
gonna be.
into
It's going
live
to be
action.
Zombieland cross Mad Max is what it's going to be.
That's terrible.
You may think so, but there's people out there that seek that type of.
I love Zombieland.
kind of like Deadpool?
And I love
in a
Mad
way?
Max.
I'm talking about that kind of humor, not exactly Zombieland.
Yo, wait,
No,
was
I
I
know
the
we're
only
together,
kid
no.
growing up that always like lived by the rule that a movie turned into a video game was always going to be garbage?
What
Let
do
me
you
kind
think
of-
here. Let
Oh,
me
yeah.
think here.
I mean, like RoboCop, it was terrible. The Back to the Future game was terrible.
Superman.
Ooh, E.T.
Superman
Ooh.
was epically terrible.
Superman
E.T.
64.
I guess.
Don't you
like,
dare
Bro.
speak that devil tongue in here, Derrick.
Like
That
I'm
game-
saying, like most
Don't-
movies,
that is a game that should not be named.
Hey Yetty.
Garbage.
You'll never get a good Superman game.
Hey
No, you
Yetty.
won't.
What you want, man?
You know what game was good?
What?
Spider-Man.
It was
Spider-Man.
good. The Spider-Man games was good.
I can't lie. Spider-Man is a fucking amazing game.
Even the
Hey,
Genesis
hey,
ones were good.
Insomniac. What's really messed up though is Insomniac took all these years. They were like, "Oh yeah, like I didn't even know this. You know that there was going to be a Spider-Man 4 movie,
Yo, Insomniac makes good games though.
but no. There was going to be an actual Sam Raimi Spider-Man 4 movie, and somebody had found a lost disc of the game, and it had a complete storyline, and then it stopped.
No.
It
Yo,
just-
It's almost,
Really?
it was almost as if it was trash and they knew that and didn't make that movie.
Yo, don't forget about the Captain America game on regular Nintendo though, where you get Hawkeye in it.
You throw that shield back and forth, that side scroller.
Yeah, you remember that.
Oh, hell yeah! I mean, I play that on arcade all the time. Hell yeah!
I just do we actually need
Oh, it just got dark in there.
Borderlands movie?
No, we don't.
No. I mean, we don't need it, but,
But
why
did we
not?
also need an Aerosmith video game? No, we didn't. But it was fun as hell.
Oh my god!
No, I forgot.
Did we need a
about
Michael Jackson Moonwalker game? The
Yes.
answer is
Oh,
fucking
yes.
yes.
Yes, we did.
Did we need a Walking Dead game? Look, the list goes on. Do we need
Bro,
an
when you turn
assassin
into
movie?
a robot, Mike, when you turn into a robot
Bro.
on the last level,
bro.
oh.
But no, Mike's feeling some type of way. All I know is,
Hey, you know what game they should? I'm sorry. You know what movie they should?
What?
Bloody Roar.
Nah, fuck that. We talking about Moonwalker now.
Nah, we need some fighting movies.
Jump up on that piano, dude. Moonwalk backwards on it, and you hear them keys go.
Let's take it back a little bit. If you could take any movie at all and turn it into a game, what would your first thought be?
Yo, my mind's on one track right now. I'm thinking about Moonwalker. I'm about to download that.
The game?
Yes, I'm looking at it right now.
Good,
actually,
bro. It was like Home
I don't
Alone.
care. I don't care, man. You got little kids running around saying, "Save me, Michael."
Yeah, you gotta get them out of the closet too.
Yeah.
All right, this just got creepy now that I actually think about it.
yeah,
Man, I can't
do
say
you
this.
Really want to download that?
I can't say this
I'm closing out my tab right
any
now.
more seriously without any more conviction. Excuse me. Fuck those kids.
But you throwing sparkles out your hands, man. Just when you do your little spin, man.
Godmother?
You do your little
Bro.
spin, you pull your hat off and throw sparkles at them.
Yo, why does Michael Jackson got pocket?
Hey,
gloves?
you know what? You asked me if I wanted to see what movie I want to see. I'll tell you what. Listen out there, the listeners. You want to know what I want to see, huh? As a movie, huh? Cat Dog.
I knew it was gonna be something stupid.
Do it.
I knew it was
What are
gonna be
you?
something
How you
stupid.
gonna do?
Try
How you
it.
gonna do?
He was
Let
too
me see,
amped
wait.
up.
Cat Dog, bitch.
Are you talking about live action?
Yeah.
Do you really
Let me
want
see that.
dude? Do you really want two dudes in a cat and a dog sewn together?
They already made that movie.
That's called this Human Centipede.
Bang!
It got real quiet on that one.
Yeah. You want to be attached to somebody's chili ring by your mouth? We already know.
Oh no, we doing chili rings again.
Oh shit!
What movie would I want to be turned into? John Wick. Easy money.
John Wick game. All right, I want John Wick to play like 50
That's
Cent
just
played.
Doom.
Do you remember the 50 Cent game back in the day?
No, Get Rich or Die Trying.
That shit was fucking dope.
That was surprisingly good. I want
I
John
liked
Wick.
it. It was kind of like the streets of what was it? It was a
Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage in first person mode.
yeah.
Yo, the soundtrack was good. The gameplay was good. Why do you got a rapper out here making a good video game?
Because
Because
with the
he's
Because he
fucking-
has actual hands on the.
Why is there no more of them? That game sold incredibly well.
He had
And did
another one
great.
called like Blood in the Sand or something like that.
That was good. Yeah, I played it. It was good too. But the
Hey, Def Jam fight for New York. Def
Yo.
Jam fight for New York.
Yo,
was
Def
fucking
Jam
dope.
Vendetta.
Listen to me, dog.
Oh
Yeah,
Shut the
we
fuck
need to
up
go
with
good
that
now.
game.
no,
it's my shit.
no.
Oh, okay. So you want them to make that? You want them to make that, or you just want to fucking reboot? Because if you get a reboot, what rapper's gonna be in there? Fucking Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, are you
gotta
gonna
look-
have Lil
oh,
Xan
yeah.
Fucking you gonna have
in the
Migos
back
up in there? No, I
That'd be
do what I
kinda cool,
want. No, I do what I want. No, I do what I want. Fuck you! I ain't doing that shit.
All right, you're right. You got a little pump in there, and Takashi 6ix9ine.
stir fry.
You're
I'm not
actually
even
right,
gonna
Mike.
fit into this. I'm not gonna do this. I'm not
Ain't gonna be
do
nothing but full of fucking 14-year-old SoundCloud.
You know what
rappers.
you're gonna be? You're gonna be a 55-year-old watching Iron Man, like, yes,
Fucking
Iron Man
Mike.
still rock.
Bitch,
The whole
I'm-
roster
Takashi
is
6ix9ine gonna be an NPC in that bitch.
Mike, the whole roster is going to be alphabetically ordered,
Right.
and it's all going to start with L.
Right.
Lil.
And then
Lil
one
this,
young
Lil trash
Gravy.
can. Little.
And then you got Drake just peppered in the middle of it.
Drake is the
for no
final boss.
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, he runs his shit.
I got energy. Got a lot of energy.
Yo, 50 Cent was talking a lot of mad shit about Drake and
50 Cent does not
You-
care.
50 and you know what? People gonna let 50 Cent keep talking and shit. You know why? He's indestructible. And
He really
he will
is.
pull up on your dumb ass. So
He
they're
does
like,
not
hey,
care, dude. That's the thing. People
That's
seem
a
to forget
fact.
about 50 is he does not care. Everyone's like, oh, he's got money. He's got this, that. 50
No, bitch, he
does
just
not
doesn't give a
change.
shit.
He
Listen to
does-
me.
Came out a while
Listen
back
to
and
this
said
shit.
He was broke though.
listen to this shit. He got shot 9 times and lived. We all know that shit, right?
Yeah.
He got shot
Rose-
in his face too, on his
Rose
cheek,
to
right?
fame
Some shit.
to be the 50 Cent we all know and love. Went bankrupt. and then filed for bankruptcy. It took a picture of him laying in a pile of money after he got.
And then hold on.
That's
And
50,
then
bro.
they tried to take him to court
You gotta
over
love
that,
the
saying, "Hey, look, you filed for bankruptcy. Yet here's an Instagram post of you laying in money." And what did 50 say?
That's prop money.
That's probably that's he does not care.
No,
He knows
what
that
I
no one's
thought
gonna
was
fall for
funny,
that. He doesn't
Everybody
care.
was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna be making money off of that vitamin." He said
He made mad money off of vitamin water, and then he sold that bitch.
No, but see, here's the thing though. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna make mad money off of this vitamin water." That was about the same time that he filed for bankruptcy. And
Yeah.
as soon as that shit went through,
Oh my
they
God,
said,
he ain't got no debt, and he get that money raw, boy. He's a
He did
gangster
it
for real.
He really
he
Never-
did that shit right. He was
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna hold off on this shit for the next, I don't know, couple months. Let me do that."
Bro,
And
that
he held
remind
off
me
on
of
this
Old
shit.
Dirty Bastard. He was in Wu-Tang on TV doing interviews, accepting food stamps, bro.
Yo, love them or hate them, 50 and ODB, they are real. You don't get realer than
You
that.
don't
Yeah.
get rid of that. But
You do
no,
not.
but when
Also,
when
shout out
50 sat up
RZA.
there-
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
50 sat up there and he said, "You know what? I'm gonna hold that shit off." And then that check came through,
Bro.
and then he made that music video talking about have a baby, be a billionaire. I was like, what the fuck?
ODB standing back here like, hey man, yeah, you owe me for that, but why don't you just hold off a little bit on paying me? Hold on just a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Yo,
No
50
reason-
Cent was talking
no
some
reason-
shit like
no
that. He's
reason.
got his hands in like NBC and CBS and stuff. Like
He's got his hands in everything.
like he was saying. I heard this interview. He talking about he attaches his name to controversy just to make money off of
Yeah.
it. From
Yeah.
like,
Dude, he gets
Bro.
off on that stuff.
That's a
He does
it's a
not care.
great business move. I'm gonna be honest with you. He's a genius, man. He's a
He
great
gets
businessman.
paid to
is
be a troll.
talented.
And the best thing about him
Yeah.
trolling is that nobody's going to call his bluff.
No,
fuck
would you
that.
call 50's bluff? Because
No.
I ain't going near that.
okay, so what if you took Birdman and 50 Cent and put them up against each other?
50 Cent all day.
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
50 Cent.
50 Cent all day.
You know,
Birdman ain't
that's
got it
not
in him.
really that's not really a good comparison because Birdman does it differently.
Yeah.
Birdman's a bitch.
Birdman's mob style, while 50 Cent is street style.
No,
No.
50 Cent's a mob, bro.
Birdman will call in
50
someone
Cent
to
is
do something,
mafia.
while 50 Cent will show up at your
Yeah.
door.
50 Cent
50
is
Cent will just look at somebody and wink and be like, mm-mm.
Yeah,
50
no,
didn't handle it himself.
yeah, 50 will show up at your door, but Birdman will have 5 guys at your door.
Yeah, Birdman, he's more like a goon dude.
What
you
was
know?
that? What's that dude on
Like,
that radio talk show?
Especially with
Charlotte?
Charlemagne.
Charlemagne?
Yeah. So 50 Cent had went on there and had talked shit about 50 Cent, right? So 50 Cent was sitting there talking to Charlemagne, and he looks so red. I mean, I think he called him like a dumbass or something stupid. And Charlemagne was just like laughing it off, joking it and shit. Like, oh, you talk shit about him all this time about fucking Eminem and shit. And now 50 Cent's here. So like he immediately did not talk any shit. Like that's
Well,
fucked
no,
up.
I wouldn't either.
All that shit talking was gone.
He will reach across the booth and strangle my ass.
Yo,
I know where.
You'd be like, go in the booth, bro. Go in the
I
booth.
got a lot of respect for
man."
Charlemagne, though,
Yeah,
man. He
He talks shit too much.
He does.
but I don't know, man. He's got
I
a
like
lot he has a lot of hands and a lot of shit that this
He
group doesn't
don't
do.
got
too.
50 hands, man.
I'm
like-
saying, man. Now, hey, call me a seller all you want to. You ain't gonna get no Charlemagne slander from this mouth. Let me tell you.
No,
All
no,
right,
no.
all right.
I kind of like Sway, bro. Like a lot.
I got nothing bad to say about him.
I'm just saying, every time I see Charlemagne, he's about somebody.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Why is it whenever I think of Sway, Future pops in my head too?
sensational.
What'd you see him on there?
Wait a minute.
Please, someone explain to me why that.
I was gonna say something so fucked up.
No, it doesn't matter.
Mike
Please,
probably knows.
somebody explain to me why. I think of Sway, and I swear to you, immediately Future pops in my head.
Why is that, Ryan? Is it because they both black and have dreads?
That's exactly why. At the same time. Yes.
He's enlisted though. Anyways,
I think Sway cut his dreads. I'm not for sure.
No, I really don't know why, but I associate them two with being almost the same person half the time. I got no reason for it. It's always been
There's
like
somebody
that.
like that. Damn, who was I saying the other day that I think of like that? There's
Oh man, I can't remember. Oh, we were laughing about it.
some white lady. I can't remember. Oh shit! Oh, it was Alanis Morissette and Sarah Silverman.
See,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
no reason.
They do
There
look
is
alike.
no reason. No, they don't. They really don't.
Yeah, they do.
Like it is vaguely. If you put them both in a mosaic, maybe from 100 feet
No, you said them
away.
side by side.
That's how. I don't know, man.
Look,
I don't know. Future and Sway. It's just
you
kind of
put them next to each other in the lineup. I couldn't pick the one that did it.
my
Look,
brain
Sarah
personally
Silverman
has a
can't even be
string.
seen out in public around children anymore, bro.
No, all I gotta say is this: if you were to put Future and Sway, it's just like saying you compare to this anteater.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Darks. Who's better, Ghostman or Brockhampton?
Brockhampton for sure. Goddamn.
Hey, what about Brockhampton and Hobo Johnson?
Oh, Brockhampton. It's all
Brockhampton or Earth Gang.
Hey,
He
shut
said,
up.
he said it's
Earth
Brockhampton
Gang.
all the way down, man. Just all the way down.
Because Brockhampton are kids. Earth Gang knows what they're talking about for sure.
Shout out Young Gravy.
Shout out Young Gravy.
Shout out Young
Mike.
Gravy.
Shout out Lil Dicky.
Mike's
Yo.
about Young Gravy lately.
Brain needs to poop.
Crunchy or smooth?
Crunchy.
Crunchy.
What do you want peanuts in your peanut butter for, bro?
Because
got
it tastes
peanuts in it.
better.
It's like a texture thing.
This
Already made it.
motherfucker like swirling around the pulp in his mouth and shit, man. This motherfucker said, I
Ooh,
want,
yeah.
I want double pulp, extra on the pulp in my orange juice.
Who,
I'm
me?
not eating one nut
No.
at a time.
Bro, I
Fucking
want
Ryan.
them orange kids. I want them orange kids in my
God
juice.
damn. Speaking of orange sea monkeys, this is episode 26 of the Salt Happens podcast. If you don't know, we are found on Spotify, Stitcher Radio, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Google Play, and many, many other streaming services. I think we are on Pandora. We are on iHeartRadio.
Jesus Christ.
I am the Mighty Shields, a.k.a. Final Boss, a.k.a. Monkey Boy. I could be found on Instagram under the Final Boss Versus. That's Final Boss VS. Actually, on all platforms, you can find me there. Anybody else want to give their digits for this little mid-roll?
Yo, this is Rhyno. You can find me on Steam. That's it. Good luck. I'm not active anywhere else. RHYNO 88, maybe.
Yo, it's the kid. God damn. It's the kid. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and sometimes on Byte under just.Derrick. Change the E to a 3, and you can find me on those. Shit, I might even give my friend code for the Switch. I don't know yet.
We're not doing that right
So
now.
you
That'll
can
take
dip
20.
on them?
Oh.
Yetty.
Boom.
Yetty.
Look at Eric
can't
back
get
there.
here.
Get
Hey,
it.
I got that dunk on you last night.
Look, all I gotta say is this: June can't get here soon enough.
Yo, listen
you
to
gonna
me,
do?
bro. Fucking focus. Yetty, where can we find you? Where can we find your
Hey,
Return
you
of the Homes?
You can check me out on YouTube at The Yetty. Just type in Return of the Ohm, The Yetty, or even Stuff Happens. For some reason, search that. You can find me on the Instagram at Yetty Forever. You can find me on Mixer and Twitch at The Yetty or The Bearded Yetty. I don't know. Just type in The Yetty, YETTY, because I like to be different, you know. So
Yo,
that's
I got a
about it.
question for you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Is that the same hoodie you started the pod with?
Yes, and I
Yeah.
put a shirt over it that says "Oh Perkle."
Are you sure? I thought he had a gray one on.
No, it was that one.
Okay,
I got
I'm like, man, I'm losing my mind. He started with sunglasses and a hood on and no
Yeah,
hat.
they fell off.
What to do with
This
this?
dude got more props than Carrot Top.
Hey,
Yo,
Man,
Eric.
I definitely don't have the pecs of Carrot Top though, but yeah.
Look, Eric's like, I'm up.
Eric over here.
Oh shit! Look at that. He
Eric
came
over here
alive.
pretending like he sleeps.
yeah, no shit.
making those Vanessa
Sorry
babies.
about that.
That bed is still
What's up?
brand new. He can sell that for lightly used on
Yo,
eBay.
don't put that bed underneath blacklight for anything.
Yeah, I know. Right? All right,
Hey, Eric,
so,
Eric, hold on. Me and Mike are
what's up?
ordained ministers, man. We can hook you and Vanessa up
Oh,
there.
can you bless me, sir? Please?
How about you bless us with your credentials?
Yeah, so you can find what's up at Starks. You can find me on Facebook, on Twitter at Dark Salts, on Instagram at SHOfficialDarks, and on SoundCloud at Official Deranged. Thank you for watching the podcast. I'm a musician, producer, director, founder of Deranged Production and Entertainment, co-founder of Salt Happens Media. For personal business inquiries, email me at officialderanged@gmail.com.
Yo, props
Hold
to
on.
Darks, man, for making the intro for Return of the Ohms, by the way. I haven't got to put that out there yet. I know I need to put your stuff in there for that, but thank you for the intro for that, by the way.
Yeah, he's got
But
to
I
finish
do-
putting
not a
all
problem,
the fucking turkey
not a
gobbles
problem.
in it.
Let's do them shout outs. Shout out to John Irvine for making Eric's logo over there, for doing us some fan art. Shout out to God, Mike, what else do we got? You got like 4 or 5.
Rich from Blurred Corner.
Blurred Corner.
What's today? The 22nd? I think his baby's due on the 28th. So, congratulations again.
Congrats, bro.
Congrats, man.
Shout out
No.
to Pop Corey.
Shout out to Papa Corey. Shout out Clayton. Shout out Kate.
Don't you say it.
Fuck you, Rich.
Shout out to me being enlisted at one point or another.
Fucking Rick.
Inside joke.
Graphic design these nuts.
I will say this much. We're gonna have to talk to Darks about his Twitter.
Shout out to Rick. Shout out to Julie. Shout out to Corey.
Don't you shout out Julie on this podcast. Say psych right now.
And we're gonna cut it off there.
Shout out Amanda and Henry too. There we go. We're good now.
No, we got
Oh,
to
and
cut it off
Seth.
a long
And
time
Seth.
ago.
Yo, shout out Pauly Shore, the tub of man.
All right, cut it off. Cut it off. It's done.
We're done.
No, I've got slight lag.
I think it's the hat. The hat gives you lag.